I teach Art and History of Floral Design, Floriculture 1 here at West High School, and Floriculture 2, a class that takes actual floral projects from the community, gives students the opportunity to gain real life experience. I'm also the FFA advisor for the Merrill F FFA chapter. I and 3 of my teaching partners help supervise a chapter that's over 500 students strong, and that's a national organization that influences students about agriculture and leadership and career opportunities that they might pursue in their future. The class that I teach, floriculture, I've been teaching now for 17 years here at West High School. And before that, I had a few floral classes at Fresno State, and my roommate in college was the florist that was the student advisor, student leader for the florist on Fresno State's campus. So I got most of my experience by helping her and being part of the floral industry before I ever even realized it. I was her delivery girl, and I was helping out in the shop. I started taking on floral projects from the community as a way to benefit my students. I needed financial resources so that my students could have more hands-on learning, and I needed for my students to have real life experience in the floral industry, so it was a win-win. I meet and do the consulting on my own time, and then the students get the benefit of working on a project and utilizing materials that I wouldn't normally be able to afford or provide for them. So students are usually second-year students in the Floriculture 2 class, so they have learned everything that I'm hoping for them to have learned in their first year. The process works that students are in the class, and we have community events that come to us. I consult with the bride or the event coordinator, and then I bring it back to the students. Sometimes the event coordinator says, these are our colors or these are our flowers, just make us something. And I listen to the customer, and I translate that to the students and say, students, what do you think we should make? And I give them some materials and let them do some sample runs on most occasions, and then we take those samples back to the customer. The customer says like, don't like, and helps us narrow down the focus. Students got to have double the opportunity to interact, and they got to put a little bit of themselves into it. Quite often the bride or the person who is the customer isn't quite sure, so students' creative ideas come to the front, and then when I bring it back, that builds their confidence even more because their idea got picked. That's very exciting for them. Also, we have a monthly subscription, Flowers by the Month, where we sell flowers for a whole year to staff members and other district employees, and every month there's a different group of students who's in charge of the Flowers by the Month. So every month there's a student team that helps make the whole thing possible. They come up with the idea, the design, the flowers, the container ideas. They bring their ideas to me, and we work it to include materials that we can afford and or containers that we can get donated, or other materials that we can put together to make the ideas that they want come to reality. And then they are the creators of the project. They teach their fellow students how to do the various tasks in the process of creating the arrangement, and they serve as the quality control part of the event. So every student at some time throughout the year gets the opportunity to be the designer, the manager, the head, the lead, the supervisor of the experiences that we do. So every student leaves there with an opportunity for exploring their own creative ideas and actually interacting and training and helping their peers to see their vision and make it a reality.